Looks like I did spell correctly this time. Copy that link. I'm just posting and sharing my live stream on my Patreon page. Publish for right now. Publish now. Okay, hopefully everyone can see me. If you cannot, if you cannot hear me, let me know. I am talking. Give me one more second. Okay, I think this should work. Let's see, do we have anyone online? We have a few people watching. I'm just going to go ahead and go live on Instagram as well. Okay. Okay. Alright. Checking connection. Hopefully that should work. Let's see what's happening here. You don't have the right view. There you go. Okay. So looks like I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and on Instagram. So I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, since I was going to go live at 11 to do the kiln unloading. So 2 more minutes and we'll start the unloading. Alright, so just to let everyone know, I'm live on Instagram and I'm live on other platforms as well. I'm going to try to read all the comments as they come in, if I can catch up. And I have updated the website with what I had put in the kiln. So I'm hoping that everything does come out fine. So you can actually go to my website even right now, that's creativewithclay.com, and look at the ready to ship items. I have put them on the beginning of the page, so you can look at those first. Those are the items which are in there. Of course, the pictures and everything have not been taken, they are mostly stock pictures. But you can look at the stuff live out here, right? Yes, all the pretties. So looks like Evanita can see me and hear me, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to start. So now, just to give you a before reference, there are a lot of knit mugs and stuff. There are pre-orders out here which I had which I had to make to fill up those orders. But there are several embroidery mugs which are one of a kind. You know, on my website they're just stock pictures, but there are embroidery mugs like this one. The colors are coming out more accurate on the Instagram feed. So if you want, you can follow me there, Charan Sachar, but wherever you're watching. So these are some of the embroidery mugs. I'm going to pull some of those out first, which were right on top of the kiln, and I was really happy about. This one reminds me of Christmas every time I do green and red together. So, like, if you go on my website and then you go to purchasing an embroidery mug, you'll be getting one of these mugs. Okay, even though the pictures of those will be just generic, this one I had to peek and I was so curious to see how this one would look. I think it's one of my favorites. Um, it has, these red dots. I never added, like I usually used to just color in um, the big circles, but this time I even put some additional red dots, which I really like in this one. Thank you, Avenita. So yeah. Oh, and I just got a message that I received 100 messages with restream, so that's good. Lots of messages, so that's good. All right. Ooh, Evanita, this might be yours. So I have one of the green ones. Evanita, who's watching through Twitch, actually, is very fond of the color green. This one has some beautiful green and blue patterns. On Instagram, you can see the true colors. This is gorgeous. I love this one. One of those which I don't mind keeping for myself. I also have the lace mugs. I've added some lace mugs. I hadn't made them in a while. I had a few orders on those. So I made some extras and I listed the extras on the website. I'm just smoothing the bottom of them so they are nice and smooth and they don't scratch your tables. So I do them right after they come out from the kiln because I might forget later on, when I'm packing orders. Like right now, this way I even get to check the piece. And this is another green and blue one, but this is in the lace patterns. Yeah, just to check, making sure there are no sharp edges on them. So that's a blue lace mug. Really like how that came out. So if you wish to purchase any of these mugs, just go to my website, creativewithclay.com, and you'll see these ready to ship pieces listed in the beginning of my shop online page. So this is one of the color stripe mugs, and this has green and blue with shades of purple down below and some dark blue out here. So some of these in the kiln, I was really running low on these as well, so those have been added in. And I have some jumbo mugs, jumbo lace. So this is for the people for whom 16 ounces is not enough. 20-ounce mugs and very detailed lace pattern all over. So, and of course I have green. Gosh, there's so much green and blue coming up from the kiln. So this is green with blue detail. You can, if you want to see more accurate colors, come over on Instagram. The colors are much more accurate as to what they're showing up on Facebook and YouTube. And my Instagram handle is Charan Sachara. So you can find me there. Oh, I like this one. This is gray with purple. I had a few orders of these, so those I have kept, removed them from the kiln and set them aside. But the gray and purple with the lace pattern, I like that. The green, normal size or jumbo? I have both sizes. I got a green one in the 16 ounce as well as the jumbo size. Let me show you the difference side by side. So yeah, that's the green jumbo with 20 ounces, that's 16 ounces. So that's the regular size which Avenita even you have. Well, thank you, Keston. I know you have a lot of my blues and greens and a lot of honey as well. So you have all my colors. So yeah, that's the 16 ounce, but they're both the lace pattern. And I I like the bigger mugs essentially for water. I don't drink that much coffee, but it's still good. And I've got the plain neck mugs, big 20 ounce honey, the most popular pattern I've made so far. Hey Brian, so I got that, and then I've also made uh, plain knit. That looks good too. That's the green one. Yeah, the bigger ones are great for water. I usually use them for water or for iced tea during the summer. So the 20 ounces is a good water mug for sure. I think I have only one. I have another one in stock from before, uh, which is which is a very subtle green with a light purple in it. But I do like the green with the dark blue. The green with the dark blue really, shows off the pattern more. But the colors come out so bad on Facebook. But yeah, 20 ounces of coffee is too much coffee. I have some odd end pieces too. I have a tray out here. I don't think I listed this on the website because these sometimes I just make one off. It's when I make the big platters, which are in the next level. If there's extra slabs, I make these smaller dishes out of. So that one is available. If you're interested in that, just send me a message. That is $32, but it's not listed on the website, so you cannot purchase it just like that. So these are the big trays that I make, and so I made some of these, and I had some extra clay, extra slabs come out. So that's what this, all this decoration is done freehand. That these are the embroidery pattern pieces that I make. And if these don't sell soon enough, I have a catalog in which they go as well, so I would most likely put it in there. But they're great during the holiday season. Hopefully, some people, you know, might be having at least small group gatherings, um, very small, close family. Then might as well entertain a little nicely. And there is no harm just having fun by yourself. Hey Minnie. Okay, next level is more mugs, and so again, embroidery mugs. Like I said, I've added more of these. That's a blue one. So now you know there is a reason why I cannot post a picture of exactly what I have coming out. They are all different. So so this is another embroidery mug. This is a smaller one. This is like around 10 to 11 ounces, I would say. I like this for like sometimes afternoon tea or something, when I really don't want to caffeinate myself much. That's a good size. Oh, my Instagram keeps going dark on me, telling me that it doesn't want to stay online. Okay, let's become. Okay, I have some regular knit mugs, of course, because those, no matter how many I make, I keep running out of stock on those. And I think I had like just a few in every color that I made this time around. So those are the ones which go away the fastest. Oh, hi, Papan. So that's the gray one. Oh, you like the large mug? Yeah, the like I make the small ones for the ones who are like, they're like, oh, that's 16 ounces is too much coffee. But my most popular size and the size that I really like is this one, which is the 16 ounce, and then the 20 ounce, which is even bigger than this, which has 5 buttons on it. That one is, I use it mostly for water, but some people prefer coffee in that. And to give you a comparison reference, this is how they look. Uh, that's the 12 ounce one out here. I would say 10 to 12 ounces. That's the 16 ounce. This is my most popular size. So 3 buttons, 4 buttons. So it's easy to keep track. 5 buttons. That's the big 20 ounce. That's a tanker. It'll take a whole beer, and it's good for beer too. So we have that. Put these away. Make sure I'm not going blank on Instagram. Okay. I have a few more of these. I did a regular knit mug with a small size, and again, these are all listed on the website, so you can get them there. Some of these are for pre-orders, but I did have extras this time. That's why I decided to do a live kiln loading, because most of the time whatever is coming from the kiln is already a pre-order, and so it goes before it's here. Now these are not complete yet. They are part of a bigger piece. So I'm going to keep these aside to show you what these are. These are actually a pre-order, so it's a custom order, which I hope came out well. So color stripe mugs. I think in the color stripe mugs, this has been my most popular color, with the honey, red, and blue. I think I have 2 or maybe 3 of them in this kiln load, and this colorway is the fastest one to go. It's nice, bright, colorful, and cheerful. So I have a few of these which I put on the website. So go and get them before they're gone. Here's another one. And the thickness of the stripe and everything is different everywhere. Yes, Brian, you need one. So yeah, that's another one. And again, if you want to look at the true colors, really go on to Instagram. The colors are looking so washed out on my Facebook, YouTube feed, but this is another color stripe one, which has green, a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue at the bottom. So it's a mix of those shades. And so here's another one. You can see they kind of look similar, but each one is hand glazed and hand painted on. So these stripes, additional color stripes, they are all hand painted on individually. So they all turn out a little different. So I see Brian now hopped onto Instagram to look at more accurate color pictures. But see, this is what the so see, both of them look slightly different. And Brian, you can let me know if you like one of these. Which one do you like? The one with, see, this one has a slight yellow band in between and a green band here, whereas this has like a purplish band here. But website is creativewithclay.com. So it's there on my profile as well. So yeah. See, it's like I've glazed them both almost identically, but they both still have their own charm. All right. So Brian is already headed to the website, which is good. So this is the blue purple in the color stripe, and if you can see, it does have these very tiny knit stitches in it. My Facebook one is again not showing colors properly, but you can see the texture really nicely on the on my Instagram. All right, so let's get out of the way. And my most popular blue knit mugs, always running out of these. I made several of these, and I think 3 or 4 of them were just for orders, for pre-orders. So in case if something goes, is gone before you get to it, you can always place a pre-order. There are links to that on the listing as well, so that I'll make sure it goes in the next firing. And there's usually a 4-week turnaround time, so it doesn't hurt to place a pre-order. But if you like something now, then you just know it's there and you can get it, right? Okay, this is what I'm waiting for. So this layer has, so this is a tray which actually goes with this set here, out here. So that goes in there, and they get lids on them as well because they are for tea and honey. So that was a commission piece, and I made one for my mom, the honey and green one, if people saw it online. But this was, I made extra lids. I made 2 green lids just to make sure that they fit. And let's see if I can move this here so you can see that. And I hope I don't drop it, but it looks good. This lid fits definitely a lot better. So the green lid looks good. And the blue lid, it has an open notch in it for where you can put your honey thing in there. So that's how it looks. So, but I'm seeing that there is, no, the blue lid is not fitting well at all. It is very wobbly. So I'll have to make another blue lid. Oh, Brian already placed his order. Okay, Brian, I'll get in touch with you to, if it is for the honey and blue mug, I would like to know which one you would like. But can you see this weird gap happening here on the blue lid? It's not flat, it's not even. Like if I put it on here, I bet you will be able to tell. See how it is warped out here? So the lid doesn't work. So I'll have to make another lid for this. I can make them because they are not glazed together. So it should be fine, but of course they will have to wait. I'm sorry, Pat. This was for you, but so that's what happens when it is a particular commissioned order to do something, very particular. I If it was regular inventory, I would be making a bunch of these, and then it would be like, okay, one lid would fit with something else, it would be fine. But these are one of a kind pieces. I don't make them very often, So this set is what she ordered. I have a commission to do another one, and but I'll be making more lids, so hopefully she just have to wait a little longer. I feel bad about that, but I cannot send this, that's for sure. So yeah, happens all the time. And also what I have in the skin load is I have fiber discs. I made several of these because I was completely out. So I have the honey one, the green one, blue ones, I have purple ones. So I made several of these, and so there are like 4 or 5 of each color available. So I'm just going to pull them out from the kiln now and set them aside. Let's see. More discs. Yeah, I made several of these. More discs. All of these fiber discs. So a disc is used for prepping your fiber when you're spinning. And I have them with 3 different size holes in them. Also, what I have here are some circular needle organizers. These hang up on your wall, and you can insert your circular needles in them. So they look like skeins, which can hang on your wall looking like yarn, but you can stick your needles through it and make them look a little more organized, because we know how many needles we'll end up accumulating. I tend to use those only for my sock needles, but you can put in a needle as big as 8, size 8. But because I knit socks more, so I kind of like to keep them separately on that. And I can insert more than one needle in one of those holes, so that's always good. Okay, next layer, more mugs. Are you ready? Here I think I have most of these might be pre-orders, which there are again a bunch of honey red mugs, but I know most of these are pre-orders. I had maybe two extras, whatever. I put them on the website, and so far all of these look good. Sharp thing there. So I like that deep red on that one. That's good. So let me set these aside. Some are pre-orders, uh, and if you did purchase anything during the live feed and you liked a particular mug of a particular design, especially the embroidery ones, uh, when you place your order on my website, you can put in a message and you can tell me, can you show me pictures, and I can send you pictures of what exactly came out from the kiln, and you can pick and choose. That's open to everyone. Look at this one. That's a blue embroidery mug. I was waiting to look at this one. Look at the texture and pattern on that. That one came out really nice. I love that pattern. So I think I have 2 embroidery blue marks, and on the website I don't know how many are still available, but so like if you ordered a blue embroidery mug, you would get either one of these. But if you saw one on the website, then let me know, and then I can send you the pictures of what I have. Andreas, do you have the true color with the knit pattern? What is the true color? Yeah, the jumbo one of the embroidery pattern would be a nice watermark. And yeah, you would like this one. I have the big jumbo one in that similar pattern in purple. It's not your color, but because of the scale of the mug, it looks really beautiful. So that one is on the website as well. So Andrea, what was your question regarding true color with a knit pattern? Um, I have some of the plain knit pattern ones. I have, I think, at least one or two in each glaze that I do. And I also have some in 20 ounces. I think I pulled out a green and a honey one. Yeah, yeah, a green and a honey one in the knit pattern. Yeah, I think I'm in your colors. I have a blue and purple, like the stockinette one. Oh, tricolor, you mean something like this? In the no, I don't. Like the big jumbo mug is where I make the three colors with like a blue, a gray, and a purple, like that in the big jumbo size mugs, right? I think that's what you're talking about. I currently don't have any of them in stock and none of them in this skill load. But like I said, you can place a made to order and I'll be glad to include it in the next firing. It'll be 4 week, approximately a 4 week turnaround time. I don't think I'll be able to get, well, maybe I might be able to get a firing in between. No, can I? No, I shouldn't make empty promises. No, it's going to be 4 weeks. So it's getting close to holiday season too, so I would recommend ordering things sooner than later. So, honey mug. Yeah, I think the tricolor knit pattern, what you're talking about, is that one, right? So, which comes in the jumbo size. So, the two-tone ones I do have. Actually, even in those, I don't have too many. I think that was the only blue purple one which you saw there in the knit pattern. Yeah, blue mug. And I'm going around inspecting, making sure. And that has a sharp point here. I can fix. That's not a big deal. Another honey mug. Yellow, red, blue. Oh, like the one that I showed. Oh, the big jumbo ones. Yeah, I do. So the yellow, red, blue. See, check on my website. So is this the kind you're talking about with the knit pattern and the different colors on it? So I've left of these because I'm not. I did have some which I listed on the website. I know Brian got one of them. So I don't know if there are any more. So just check on the website. If it's not, then do place a made to order because I do have. I'm going to check again. I have to count everything again to make sure if it's there or not. But those I need to make more of. I actually have some ready glazed. I just couldn't fit them in the kiln, so they will. But again, it'll be a 4 week turnaround time because I need to make more pieces to fill the kiln up. But then I can make sure it goes in the next firing for sure. So yeah, that's another gold and red one. So I did make several of these because it is the most popular one. And I do make these in the big jumbo size as well, the 20-ounce size as well. Again, I don't have any ready with me, but you can see pictures of them on my website. Okay, what else do we have here? There's another embroidery one with the honey and the red accents on it. So several mugs in this firing. Again, I don't know how many are left online. Purple mugs. I told you I was really low on purple mugs. I made several. I think I had 5 or 6 of them in this firing. But again, I think 3 of them or so were just for pre-orders. So those will get shipped out. The extras, so far all the purple mugs look good. So the extras would have been, if they are online, they are online. So I should have maybe 3 of them there. But yeah, that's the purple, no purple mugs. And I will ship the orders that are ready to ship will ship over the weekend or on Monday. I doubt if I'll get a chance by tomorrow to ship it out or on Saturday because I have a whole bunch of the pre-orders to ship out. But so that's blue and purple with a color stripe. I have some of those. Again, some were pre-orders, but I did make extras. So you always have to make extras, and the extra mugs are what goes on the website. And I knew what I was putting in the kiln, so I could kind of speculate that that's what's going in the inventory. But I'm going to recheck everything. If I have some extras, check in again in half an hour or so on the website if something else gets added on, because I might have made a wrong count, or while inspecting them again, if I find there is a flaw in any of the pieces which you might have purchased, I'll let you know. I cannot predict what's going to go happen in the kitchen. So that's the purple lace. Again, that was a pre-order, but I did make at least one extra, and they both look like they came out good, so this would be on the website. Alright, that was the last piece. Like I said, to purchase, uh, go over to creativewithclay.com. My website is on the screen down there, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and on Instagram. You can check the link in my profile. Thank you so much for joining in. I know it's been a while since I did a live kiln unloading, because whatever came out from the kiln was usually pre-orders, and I was just filling up few things, and I always felt like, what's the point? But this time I did have more pieces, since I was working on making extra inventory for a show in October, Fiber Fusion, which got cancelled. So I was like, okay, I might as well still make the mugs, and we'll just have the kiln opening instead. So this is a tiny kind of fiber festival happening with clay. But thank you everyone for joining in. It was nice chatting with everyone. It reminds me a little bit of how shows used to happen, hanging out with everyone. So, in other news, if you haven't already heard or know about, myself and my friend Nancy from Schmutzerella Yarn has started a podcast. It's on my YouTube channel. So we'll have another episode out tomorrow. We'll be recording tomorrow, so maybe by Saturday I should have that episode out. We just sit around and chat about everyday stuff. There is no particular agenda in the podcast. We just talk about things that we are working on, things that we wish we were working on, all kinds of crafty projects, knit projects, quilting projects, anything that has striked our fancy. So make sure you check those out as well. All right. So you can go on my YouTube channel and check out those podcast videos too. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.